What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Fam, if you want to get yourself some gear, some of that No More Talk gear like you see in the back, you can just click on that little button right under the video and do so. If you want to join the channel and become an official member, not just a subscriber, you can also do that by clicking on the appropriate link right under the video. Going in on this one, Clara Huxtable, PHYLICIA RASHAD. Clara Huxtable is one of the most beloved mother TV moms ever. And today, on Mother's Day, there were people saluting TV moms, and everything was going good until one woman by the name of Lisa, what is her last name? I got to put on blast. I got to give it all. Lisa Talmadge, Talmadg. She rained on everyone's parade, tweeting a bizarre claim and didn't even use Felicia's real name or her proper name. She didn't even spell the TV name right. This goes to show you're dealing with a troll, somebody who really ain't about the culture. You're just seeing somebody that's being saluted and wanted to kind of just pick a fight. Just want to try to find somebody to start a fight with. I want to share with you guys her tweet. I want you to see it for yourself. Let's see. I'm going to share my screen with you. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. Clara Huxtable was an enabler of the longest and most prolific drug rape predator in U.S. history, Bill Cosby. Everyone on set knew he was a sadistic predator. Everyone. 75 women drugged and raped by Cosby, and he got away with it because of enablers. So, fam, before I go any further, let me say this. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, even the ones who have not been so great. I'm saying happy Mother's Day. Maybe today is the time that you can try to make right. Whatever the situation is, if you're beefing with your babies, whatever's going on, whatever's happened in the past, it's the past. Be the bigger person, pick up that phone, take a visit, swallow your pride, and try to make it right. All right, and we'll come back to that. But right now, I'm gonna go in on this PHYLICIA RASHAD situation. Let me stop sharing this video first. Okay, well, not video, but screenshot. Okay, so this woman, this party pooper, Lisa Talmadge, she rained on everybody's parade, but it didn't go quite like she thought it was going to go. She thought she was coming in and she was going to cause a bunch of confusion. Man, the internet got dead on her ass. Like nobody fell for it. Everybody went to coming at her like, man, shut up, sit down, go sit in the corner. Like, F you, people clowned her real good. And rightfully so, because PHYLICIA RASHAD did not enable Bill Cosby. And first of all, simply because she was not a co-conspirator. She did not hire Bill Cosby. Clara Huxtable was a co-star on The Cosby Show. She did not hire Bill Cosby. She wasn't an executive producer. She was a co-worker. If anything, Bill Cosby was over her. No pun intended. But to say that she was an enabler would be like saying that any one of the actors was an enabler, any one of the co-stars. You could say, a person could say, well, you did the wardrobe, so you're an enabler. Nah, she went after Phylicia Rashad because it was personal. She went after her because she was a huge target. Now, full disclosure, Phylicia Rashad did, back in 2015, when the rape allegations first resurfaced about Bill Cosby, she did support Bill Cosby initially. After that, sometime after that, she kind of dialed back her tone, continuing to support him, but saying more so along the lines of supporting the Cosby Show, telling people that they shouldn't try to just throw away the Cosby Show and erase the history of the Cosby Show because it's bigger than Bill Cosby. I mean, you got hundreds of people that worked on that set, hundreds of people whose life and careers are wrapped up or intertwined with the Cosby Show. You don't destroy all of those people's careers and take money out of their pockets, because of something that one person did. It's amazing how when a Black person does something or is accused of something, they want everybody else that's Black to take the hit. They don't stand on their own merit. But when others commit crimes or is accused of something, oh, he's a lone wolf. It's an isolated incident. He stands on his own merit. Hey, don't paint all cops as corrupt. All cops are not bad. We got a few bad apples. That's just one bad apple. We're not going to condemn the whole police department. Imagine that, fam. Imagine one police officer going out and killing somebody or stealing or being doped up and coked up like a lot of them be a lot, beating on their wife, killing somebody, planting some dope, planting a gun. And when it happens, everybody accuse the whole department or accuse the chief of police of being an enabler, accuse his partner or other people who work on, other cops who work on the force of being enablers. Imagine how life would be if that was the case. Imagine if you are, on your own job, whatever job that you have, you got a coworker who is, your coworker turns out to be a damn, or your coworker is accused of being a serial killer. Because you worked alongside of them, they start telling you that you're the enabler. Your coworker gets accused of raping somebody, raping, 1,000 women. Somehow, because you were his coworker and you work with him, you work alongside him 8 hours a day. Somehow, you had to know what he was doing. You had to know that was going on because you work with him 8 hours a day. Man, you can work with people a whole lot. You can live with somebody and not really know the person that you're living with. You can lay in the bed with somebody and one day wake up, man, and had a whole house around it and police pulling this person out like, man, this person's being accused of this and that and the third. And you're like, what the hell? You don't know. You can live with somebody for 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, and not know this person is living a double life. It's people that have lived with people for 20 years, didn't even know this person had a whole other family in the next neighborhood or across town or in another city. It's possible. So when she came out to Claire Huxtable, Phylicia Rashad, man, boy, they milly-whopped her ass, and rightfully so. And let that serve as warning to anybody who come after the beloved Phylicia Rashad, AKA Claire Huxtable. And she spelled Claire. Let me tell y'all something, fam. She spelled Claire C-L-A-R-R-E, not C-L-A-R-R, the proper spelling of Claire Huxtable. If you're really a fan of the show, then you know these type of things. You know, these type of things are not, missed. You know what I'm saying? You don't miss these type of things. But yeah, man, you got some people out here like this Lisa Talmadge, and who are just miserable, right? And again, fam, this is Mother's Day. This is supposed to be a glorious day. All of us got here by way of some woman, right? A woman. And this is just an opportunity. Look, no matter what your experience is, everybody, even if you had a bad experience, why would you use a celebratory day to try to bring other people down who are celebrating? Why would you do that? It takes a really, really demonic type of person to do something like that. And that's what I suspect that old Lisa is. But Lisa got the business today, and she got a Mother's Day gift she ain't gonna never forget. The internet tore her ass up, and rightfully so. Going into the comments. Joyce Ann Williams, what's up? And you know what? Let me go back. Let me go back to this comment. I forgot. I gotta address this. Oh, yes. I gotta address this. She called Bill Cosby the longest. She called him, she said, Clarence was an enabler of she called him the longest and most prolific drug rape predator in U.S. history. The most prolific? I think you can easily look at your husband and down his lineage. Go down that lineage, and I'm sure you'll find all the rapists and predators and drug rapists and the most prolific drug rapists and predators, and not just U.S. history, and all of history. Hell is you talking about Bill Cosby, the most prolific rape predator in U.S. history. Even if he was guilty of what they accused him of, he still wouldn't be nowhere close to being the most prolific. Or the denial and the caucasity. What's up, Karen Kimbrough? Columbus, Ohio, checking in. Sarah Perry, what's up, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? What y'all know about that? If you want to, I ain't gonna do it to you, boy. See, I start singing that song, y'all gonna be like, damn, Willie D, won't you put out a new album, man? Won't you put out an R&B album or something, man? Do something like, nah, I ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. You know, y'all gonna be like, oh man, he think he can do anything. You know, the haters gonna be coming out, you know. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But that is one of the greatest songs ever made. That's Sarah. Smile, man. Man. That's a cold-blooded song. Sarah Smile. That's a cold-blooded song. Derek Hall and John Oaks fan. Josh Norris, what's up? Bughorse DC in the building. Ram. What's up, Ram? Papa Smoke, Texas. What's up? Well, let me tell y'all something, man. At Darrell Hall and John Oaks, oh man. John Oates, Darrell Hall, them boys is cold-blooded, man. Cold, super cold. I got turned on to Darrell Hall and John Oaks, and I think I was like 17. Oh man, talk about discovering a new world. I was like, and John Cougar Mellencamp. I discovered all those acts at around the same time, like at 17. John Cougar Mellencamp, Darrell Hall and John Oates, and what's his name that was in Wham? I'm tripping. How am I forgetting? Wham. What's his name, fam? Is it John? What's that dude's name? He did a song with Aretha Franklin. George Michael, yeah. Dazzling, yeah. Yeah, George Michael was jamming, man. I mean, you know, man, George Michael, man, that dude was jamming. And teacher, there are things, boy, yeah, I'll come back to that, you know. Oh, James Taylor, they don't know nothing. Not James Taylor, not Johnny Taylor, James Taylor. They don't know nothing about that James Taylor. I mean, absolutely nothing about James Taylor. That James Taylor cold-blooded, man. The secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. Any fool can do it. There ain't nothing to it. Nobody knows how we got to the top of the hill. Since we're on our way down, might as well enjoy the ride. I'll come back to that. You know, I'm a little rusty because I didn't prepare to sing. You know, I was preparing to do some other things, and I caught a bug. But if y'all know, any of you professionals out there already know, but if you know anything about singing, you know you got to tune your voice, you know, just like, because your voice is an instrument. So you got to tune it. You can't just start singing, belting out, you know, lyrics and stuff. You got to tune it, you know. I didn't tune it. So I got to tune my voice. So I'm going to tune it, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to drop some lyrics on y'all. You know, I don't know what day it's going to be, but, you know, I'm going to come back and drop some lyrics on y'all, you know. What's up, Maria MacArthur? Ray Williams, what up? Black Mama. What's up, Black Mama? Happy Mother's Day again, fam. To all the ladies out there, all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. I think it's important to say Happy Mother's Day without a disclaimer. You know, people want to say, well, you know, happy Mother's Day to all the good mothers. You know, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers that make a difference. The mothers that, it's like Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the good fathers. And good, man, just say happy Father's Day and keep it moving. Or don't say anything, you know? Like why, you know, why promote a positive with a negative? Just keep it positive. Keep it moving. Serena saying hello. Been getting called into work a lot. Yeah, gotta go. I got you. Appreciate you, Serena. Robert Soul Train, Baltimore in the house. Willie Ferguson. What's up, Willie? If I haven't told you, man, you know, great name. I mean, absolutely great name. You know, salute to your parents. Miss French Fries. Miss French Fries. What's up? Miss French Fries. Josh Norris. What's up, Josh? You said, would you have been with versus UGK Ghetto Boys? I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, that would be a solid versus. I mean, to be honest, fam, I mean, I wouldn't be against any of the going up against any legend. You know, any legendary group, I wouldn't be opposed to any of that because everybody, as long as they got catalog, you know, like if you got catalog, if you got at least, I think, you know, for anybody to go up against Ghetto Boys, they got to have the catalog. They got to have at least, I would say, at least 4 albums. You got at least 4 albums, 4 full-length albums. You got that catalog, yeah. I would say, yeah, that would be a good battle. But yeah, everybody that's that deep, all the legends that's that deep in the game, you know, that charted and, you know, yeah, all of that would be good. Any of that would be good. It would be good. Be dope. Jay Harp, what's up, Jay Harper? All good. I like verses for the competitiveness. Like it's like the spirit of it. I like the spirit, like the original verses where it's the spirit of verses, not the, you know, not where it's competitive. Like I like the friendly competition as opposed to, you know, oh, we finna go at it, we going to war, and you know, like I like the camaraderie of verses. You know, when we get a chance to just, because you can't lose if you got legendary music, like classic music, you can't really lose. It's just really going to boil down to what you listen to the most out of that classic music. I don't care who you put up against who. It's going to come down to what you listen to the most. That's what you're going to like the most. Whoever you listen to the most, that's who you're going to like. So even before the versus competition starts, you already going to have your favorite. When they play that song that Take You Back, and you was like doing something specific, whether you was like having problems at home, or you was in the streets, or you had a particular girl or a dude that you was in a relationship with, you was going through something, you know, you was having fun, whatever it was, man, when they play that song, that one song gonna cover all those other 20 songs the other person played. You're gonna be like, oh man, he won. He won. That one song is gonna be like the one that you're gonna use as a measuring stick to say, you know, who won. Karen Kimbrough coming through on the Cash App. Brian Neal coming through on the Cash App. Go Ventures coming through on the Cash App. Tressa Robinson coming through on the Cash App. Chris Barrera coming through on the Cash App. Chris Barrera coming through on the Cash App. Who was that? Nathan King. Ray Montrell. K. Jack. Celeste Mitchell coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate y'all, fam. If you're just not joining, fam, make sure you smash up the likes when you come in. Anytime you come in, you come to the channel to watch a video, make sure as soon as you walk in, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up just like you would do if you walk into a dark room. Just click that light on, you know what I'm talking about? You turn that light on as soon as you walk in the room, as soon as you come in this room, man, hit that thumbs up. It's important that you do that because the suckers and the busters and the haters and the wimps and the simps, the clowns, they hit, as soon as they come over here to the channel, they hit the thumbs down button. They don't give a damn what I'm talking about. They're going to hit the thumbs down button. So y'all got to have the same kind of energy. Like if you support the channel, you got to have the same kind of energy. Like, don't matter what I'm talking about. Just hit that thumbs up button and keep it moving. If you just come into the channel, right now we're talking about this, this situation with PHYLICIA RASHAD. We had this woman named Lisa Talmadge, who fixed her stank hands to type that Claire Huxtable was an enabler of the longest and most prolific drug rape predator in U.S. history, Bill Cosby. Everyone on set knew he was a sadistic predator. Everyone. 75 women drugged and raped by Cosby, and he got away with it because of enablers. First of all, she don't even know if what they're saying about Bill Cosby is even true. That's first and foremost. Her ass act like she was there. That's number one. Number two, whether it be Claire Huxtable or PHYLICIA RASHAD, first of all, Claire Huxtable is a character. PHYLICIA RASHAD is the person. She's talking about Claire Huxtable was an enabler. Claire Huxtable was a damn television character. That lets you know she a clown already, talking about Claire Huxtable. But let's keep it moving. PHYLICIA RASHAD, Claire Huxtable, whatever, was not a co-conspirator, was not named in any type of indictment. PHYLICIA RASHAD was a co-worker of Bill Cosby on the Cosby Show. She was a co-worker, no different than any other co-worker. Imagine somebody being accused of rape at your job, and some clown, some idiot fix their stank faces, their stank mouths, their stank fingers to type or verbalize that you was an enabler because you worked alongside of them for a certain amount of years. Man, we got people that's in our lives right now. We find out down the road, we don't really know that. We never really knew that person. We thought we knew him. And we find out something, we like, damn, man, I had no idea. This person was living a double life, or this person was behaving this type of way, or this type of person this person really were. We had no idea. So how in the hell is PHYLICIA RASHAD supposed to be responsible for Bill Cosby, a grown-ass man who actually employs her actions? How is she supposed to be responsible? Well, Lisa found out the hard way that the internet don't play no games when it comes to PHYLICIA RASHAD and her beloved character, Claire Huxtable on the Cosby Show, because they lit her ass up. I bet she won't do that no more. Mike S. What's up, Mike S? Cynthia Nathan. What's up, Cint? Appreciate you. Joseph Richard. What's up, Joe? JR in the building. Fam, sometimes when I go through the comments, people are asking questions that have nothing to do with what we're talking about, and that's fine. But if you ask me something stupid, like a stupid question, you'll never get an answer. Like if you get off target and ask me something stupid, like something that messy dudes or clowns would entertain, you're not gonna get nothing out of me, bro, because I don't entertain clownery, foolery. So, take that over to some other type of channel. I don't get down like that. Jay Hart, what's up, KCB? Kevin Jack. Shantae coming through on the Cash App. Kim Reeves coming through on the Cash App. Shock Toast. What's up, J Rock? Push and pull. Do you mess with the battle rap scene? I really don't. If I see something, somebody might send me a video, whatever, and I see some of these guys getting down, I'll check it out because, battle rap is where I actually started. I started as a battle rapper. So if I see somebody doing it, I'll check it out. Especially if they're going in. Like, I love a really, really good battle rap, but a lot of it is starting to become redundant. It's like, it's not a lot of creativity, because almost all of it is like, pull up the Cali and hit you in the belly and next, and the whole room smelly and, pow to the head. Everything is shooting, it's like, that's like the old go-through thing, and I do this and and I'm like, so I like it more. I like the battle rap and more like when they get personal and they start talking about like stuff about the artist, about the other dude, because that's what I used to do. I would find out information about the dude and I'd use it on him. If I found out you worked at Popeyes, oh, you can better believe that was gonna be in my rap. You on the stage talking about all the money you got and how you getting this and that or whatever. And I'm be like, yeah, guess where he work at Popeyes? And he ain't the manager. You know what I'm saying? He washing dishes. Oh yeah, I'd come get you, you know, talk about your mama, your daddy, your grandmama. And I just went in. It didn't matter. But uh, but I also don't like the type of battle rap where they cross the line and they start talking about raping kids and all this type of shit. You know, like some of that stuff is totally disgusting, and that ain't even hip hop. That's demon music. You know, that's demon. That's demonic. I don't mess with that type of stuff. But a good battle rapping where you know you can go in and where the artists are really getting off and they're being creative. I love to watch that. Eric Jackson. What's up, E Jack? Southside in the building. Appreciate you. Dre won the freestyle in Cleveland. So what he's talking about there, the freestyle in Cleveland. So I'm basically moderating, not hosting, but I'm moderating a freestyle battle, right? And this is impromptu. So I'm passing the mic around, letting people get off. And this one dude grabbed a mic, and this fool started aiming his insults at me. You know, he started trying to clown me. So I grabbed the mic and, you know, did a real freestyle, not no song that's already written or what rap's already written. So I got at him real hard, and then, you know, kicked him off stage. And I got when I got finished, I just was as disrespectful as I possibly could be, and then kicked him off stage. Because here's the deal, fam. I just felt so disrespected because, as a warning, fam, never disrespect the person with the mic. Never, and that's the MC, the host, the moderator, whatever. It's just like being on stage and you're a comedian and somebody's heckling. The heckler will never win if the person on the mic know what they're doing. You got the mic, you control the room. Nobody's ever gonna beat me if I got the mic. So I kicked him off stage. I was real disrespectful for him too. But I showed him a lot of love because it was a Ghetto Boys show, and I allowed these artists to get up on stage and express themselves. And so this fool get up on stage and just take the opportunity to come at me. So I clowned him real bad and kicked him off the stage. I bet you $1 to a donut he's somewhere right now, like talking about how he blew his career. Who knows? He was in a position, you know, the dude, he could rap too. Had he not been disrespectful, maybe I would have snatched him up, took him under my wings and put him on. But once he did that, he blew the opportunity. And I see a lot of time, I see that people, instead of them seeing somebody who's in a position that they want to be in as an ally, somebody who could possibly help them in their situation, they look at that person as the enemy and they try to attack that person. And what they don't understand is that, number one, whatever you could have done with that person, that's gone. So you already blew that opportunity. But you also, what they also don't think about is when a person is on, they're connected. Listen to me closely. When a person is on, they're connected. And you trying to get to where they already are, you got to try to get connected. So when you make that phone call to try to do that show, are you trying to get that record played? Are you trying to get this promotion? You trying to open up for this person? You trying to get on this tour, whatever. They don't even understand, fam. It ain't nothing but one little phone call. Oh yeah, who? What's his name? Oh man, yeah, that dude, that he bad news, man. Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Or sometimes it's straight up say, man, don't do that. Sometimes it's straight up, well, if y'all gonna have him, y'all can't do business with me. Who y'all think he gonna do business with? An unproven newcomer? An unproven newcomer or an established vet? That's what a lot of them don't see and they don't understand. And that's why when they jump out there, they get spanked. Little respect and some logic can go a long ways. Manico 01. What's up, Manico? Marlon Reed, JT Bank. What's up, JT Banks? Tristan, what is that? What's that last name? Is that Cressman? Going with Cressman. Rams are 7. Yeah. Claire off limits. And you know something too, fam, like PHYLICIA Rashad, you never hear about her with, getting caught up in scandalous stuff. You never seen her play herself. You never see her out there, taking off all her clothes and all that kind of stuff. You never seen her do that. And she remained beautifully regal the whole time, the entire time in the game. Never seen her do that. So it's quite possible to get your money and maintain your dignity and also be a role model for young women. It's very possible. I think that taking off the clothes is it's like the shortcut, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like taking a shortcut. You know what? I'm trying to get some publicity. I need some publicity. I need a booster shot. You know what? Let me just take off something. They're gonna talk, I still don't see why people just lose their mind over somebody taking off their clothes. Like now we see it so much, it ain't even a big deal. Like everybody, it's like watching a twerk video. I don't even trip on twerk videos. And I stopped tripping on them about over a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago. It don't even, I really never tripped over them. But as far as just watching, it's like, as soon as you see a woman turn over and she start, I like, click. I don't even want to see it, man. It ain't even important. I don't even want to see it. Like, damn, you ain't got nothing else? Ain't nothing else you can do? Like, let me see something else. Let me see you help them children with their homework. Can you do that? Let me see a video of you helping those kids with their homework. Yeah, yeah. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see you closing on a house. You know, for your mother. You know, let me see you buying some stocks and some bonds and some land. Let me see a video of that. Okay, you bought another car. Let me see you. Let me see you buy a dealership. The trip part about it is that a lot of people that can afford these high end cars, some of them can afford dealerships, but they're not producers, they're consumers. And being a consumer has never really impressed me. You know, the producers are the ones with the generational wealth. The producers are the ones who make the world go round. It's not the consumers. Yeah, it takes the consumers. Yes, it does take consumers to buy whatever it is that you're producing. But the producers have the control. It's always the producers who have, in times of need, when in a time of a pandemic, if you think about what I'm saying, in the time of a pandemic, if you're a producer, you were able to hold on. Maybe you had to scale back and you had to bring your prices down a little bit or whatever, but you were able to hold on. If you were just a consumer, you had to try to get your money from somewhere. And a lot of people who are consumers, their money got stopped. A lot of people, money stopped, even entertainers. A lot of entertainers couldn't eat. They couldn't go out and work. So, oh yeah, they were suffering. A lot of them were suffering because they never expected that. That's what happens when you're a consumer. But when you are a producer, you just have a lot more. There's a lot more stability in producing. There's a lot more upside in being a producer. So we need to focus on being producers more than being consumers. Focus on some assets instead of liabilities. You're going to get that fancy car that costs $200,000, $100,000. That's fine. That's fine. 75,000, 80,000. That's fine. But make the car work for you. Make the vehicle work for you. You got it because you're using it to attract a certain clientele, right? And then that's how your money coming back to you that kind of way, But just saying you got that car just to have it and show off, man. I mean, but to each his own. I ain't trying to pocket watch, count nobody money, whatever. But I'm just saying, trying to impart a little information, some that I've been watching, that I've been checking out for a long time, and I've seen so many people become millionaires. I've seen so many impoverished people become millionaires and become impoverished again. And I seen, and there's a common thread there that puts them in that adverse position again. It's a common thread. It's not just one thing, it's a number of things, but being a consumer and not a producer is one of the biggest ones. Having more assets, having more liabilities than you have assets. That's one of them. James coming through on the Cash App. What's up, James? Vito the Don coming in from Canada. Chris B, what up? Terry Hilton in the building. How many people out there bought Dogecoin yesterday and got your head knocked off? And you was like, oh God, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I'm laughing because I'm one of them. See, I was an early investor in Dogecoin back in like 2016, I think. Maybe 2015. 15. No, yeah. Like I think it was like 15. So I got in, got my money, and got out. So when this whole new craze started up over Dogecoin, I was very skeptical. I like, oh, no, it's gonna be a rug pull. It's gonna be a rug pull. It's gonna be a rug pull. No, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. Boy, I still kick myself. I remember when it started happening. It started right around when it was like 1 cent. I was like, oh, nah, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. I thought the rug pull was gonna come, and now that thing is up to, let's see. Dogecoin is at 55 cents right now, but yesterday it got up to 72 cents, 72, 73, I believe. But I got in yesterday at like 60 cents, and then it went up to like 72 or whatever, and then it started sinking, and it went all the way down to like 42, and now it's back up to 55, and I think that boy gonna run. So I'm just gonna keep my bread up in there, and I'm gonna see what happens. But on a personal note, I think that thing is going to run. I think it's gonna run, because if it was a rug pull, it wouldn't be back up to 55. Once it dropped down to 44, 42, it would have kept going down. It's back up to 55 in one day, 12 cents. That thing gonna run. I don't know exactly when it's gonna run all the way, but it's gonna run. And I'm gonna hold on. But man, I kick myself sometimes because I'm like, damn, boy, what if I'd have jumped in at 1 cent? If I would have jumped in at 1 cent and it was at 55 right now, oh man. We're talking about PHYLICIA Rashad being accused of being a Bill Cosby enabler by a user on Twitter who promptly got her butt drugged all over the internet for calling PHYLICIA Rashad an enabler. As I said before, PHYLICIA Rashad, aka Claire Huxtable, was a co-worker of Bill Cosby, no more responsible for Bill Cosby's actions, than the janitor. And again, fam, that's if Bill Cosby actually did what they're saying that he's accused of doing. It's just the whole case stinks. I feel like they railroaded Bill Cosby. I'm not saying he's completely innocent of anything, but I definitely believe that they were overreaching. And I believe that woman, I think a constant, that woman, the main accuser, remember, she took a check and then she signed off on not ever trying to press charges against Bill Cosby. Then she turned around and pressed charges and became the star witness. Where they do that at? Anyway, fam, that's the show. If you let's see, let me make sure I got everybody here. Rick G, what up, Rick? Laval Cardwell. Let's see. Real Riders Only, Free Bill Cosby. Yeah. So that's it, fam. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. If you have been a great mother, embrace it, salute to you. And everybody know personally what they did and what they didn't do. If you have not been such a good mother, as long as you're breathing, you got action. Start the day. You got beef with your babies, call them up and make amends. Be the bigger person. Somebody got to be the bigger person. Call them up, get on their phone and just say, I'm sorry, whatever. You ain't got to get no I'm sorry back from them or nothing like that. Just do your part. And usually I find that when one person extends the olive branch and do their part, usually the other person comes around. But when because everybody feel like their pain is more painful than the next person's pain. Everybody feel like they've been hurt the most. You can take a person who come in a room and shoot somebody in the head, and I shot her because, she didn't make sure my food was hot when I came in. Like, this fool been beating on this woman and everything, and he mad because his food is cold. But he think he justified because his food was cold. Everybody think that their pain and their beef, their hang up is more important than the next person's. So just be the bigger person, especially if you're a parent. That's why they call it child psychology, right? And they don't call it adult psychology. They call it child psychology because the adult is the one who uses the psychology on the child to make the child behave accordingly. But a lot of these adults, it seemed like, a lot of times the adults act like the children. And so as a parent, you don't get to act like a child ever. You don't get to cuss the baby's out, no matter what. You don't get to cuss your kids out and beat on your kids and none of that stuff. You don't get to act like a child, and you don't get to act out, because you can be a good parent. You can be a very good parent, treat your child straight all the time. Never, ever disrespect your child. You disrespect your child one time, and that's all they're going to remember is that one time. And they're going to hate you for it, and they're going to bring it up every chance they get. They'll never forgive you for it. So, if you've already crossed that road and that's already happened in your life or whatever, just make sure it don't happen again, and again, fam, as long as you're breathing, you got action. You can always change your behavior. That's determined by your attitude. Till next time, fam. No more talk.